Hey gang, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome to part 1 of a new walkthrough. We'll be entering the jungle today in the Reflection of Eternity. The save files in the game label it as Misty Mountains, so I'm not sure if that's an implication to a possible sequel. I guess that's something we'll just have to wait and find out. So I just thought it was a little unusual just to have different names in the saves, but well, let's begin this new adventure. Okay, so after sliding down, we just saw a snake hiding in the grass, and the snakes are poisonous, so do be careful of the snakes. And this snake happens to be sitting right on top of a small medpack. So now I'm just kind of going to take a detour for a large medpack. So some of the medpacks are actually really well hidden. You think they're probably secrets, but they're not. They're just very well hidden, so you gotta look if you want a medpack. So this will be a no med walkthrough. It's actually very easy to do without using any med packs. That is until it comes to the boss at the end of the game. It's a tough boss. So I'm really going to try and conserve my health. Even though I won't need to, but just for the sake of being able to have as much health as I can possibly have for the boss, I'm going to be, you know, very cautious. Okay, and here is our medpack. So yeah, just because I'm gonna be conserving my health, I'm gonna just very slowly make it down to the lowest point, just to, you know, be careful. So you can't just drop straight on down anyway, you'll take a little bit of damage. Not too much. Oh, it got me. I was trying to jump, but it didn't quite work out, but I'm okay. I will survive. Okay, so just to the very right of the screen behind all the cobwebs, you can see a trapdoor. We need to get that open. So just in this corner, there's some flares, and it kind of seems as though this should be a lever, but it looks as though it doesn't work anymore. It's broken. So I don't know if that is the implication there, but what we do need to do to get through the trapdoor is just give this boulder a big old shove. Awesome stuff. So now drop on through the trapdoor. Okay, come around this way. It is a little easy to get stuck on things because there'd be a lot of cobwebs. Okay, so just to my right, among all the bushes here, there's a medpack. I'm just going to point out to my right again, there's a room just there with a lit wall torch, so nudge nudge wink wink, those are always things to look out for, just in case. If I come around here, there is a gorilla, so I really don't want it to do any unnecessary damage to me. Oh no. Yeah, I'm trying to just come up to safety. That change of camera angle does not help. Okay. So, yep, suspicious camera angle showed us there is stuff and things to do. So there's a suspicious rope just here. So this is actually going to be for a torch later. So we will be, we need to burn the rope to get through the door here. And the same on the other side. There's a door on the other side. Lara keeps sort of really turning all the way to one side when I'm just trying to, you know, smoothly just turn a little bit. But that will be for later. So what I will do is come this way now, so do be careful, because you just want to keep running. We are being pursued by boulders. So to get to the other side of the gate I've just pointed out, you can go through that passage. There's some stairs behind all those cobwebs that will lead you back round. And you will discover there is a door that needs 2 items. Well, 2, actually, not 1, but 2 statues of Shiva. So to get the first one, it doesn't matter which one you get first. But down in the water, there's a passage here. So that way is the way to get one of them. But we need to open a gate that's down there first. So I'm just going to grab this block and take it all the way just to my left from this position to reach a high ledge. I feel a little out of practice. It's been over a week since I last played this. I did record it, but the recording messed up, so I'm coming back to do it again. So I'm a little out of practice. So I apologize for that. So before jumping over to the ledge, just go ahead and shoot the sleepy snake, otherwise it's probably going to poison you. Okay, once it's done its dance, it is dead. And we can come and pull the lever. Okay, that underwater gating is open. While I'm up here, I will go ahead and grab a torch just so it's in a convenient spot. So just monkey bar your way across and you can just see at the bottom of the corner on the left, there's a snake. So get rid of the snake. I'm going to shoot those pots as well just to get them out of the way. Okay, so we're going to climb up. We're going to hit this slope. That's not what you're supposed to be doing, Lara. That's a slope. No side jumps either, please. That's not what I wanted. What are you doing? Okay. So hit the slope behind and jump to the ladder. Now we can hear we've activated some spikes. So once you pull up and Lara has her footing, just step up once more. And when the spikes are just about to raise up, that's when you want to go. So listen to the spikes when they're just about to raise. That was very snug. I was very keen there, but I survived. So we do have 3 torches, so if I lose one, just to save coming up here again, I'm just going to throw all of them down. Okay, so grab a torch. Okay, and I will just go ahead and leave this here. I'm not going to do anything with the torch for now. It was just convenient to go ahead and grab one while I was there. So now I'm going to choose this path into the water to get the first Shiva statue. So just taking a left for a medpack and then continuing to the right from entering the passage. So it can seem a bit like a maze, it's not really. So we have this junction here, room ahead, nothing in it. Take a right and a left so that we can grab some air. There are some arrows just here. And these air pockets are a little annoying, you have to get the sweet spot to actually surface. So we need to get another underwater gate open. Actually, no, it's not an underwater gate. It's a trapdoor to let us out of the water. So this time, straight on down. And here is our lever. So this will open the trapdoor. There it is. So now we just got to get there. It's not far away at all. So being mindful of your air, because you do have to take a moment to find the sweet spot, so that can be a bit treacherous. Okay, left the way we came, straight over the junction, and then this way, here's the trapdoor. Okay, and you can only climb out on this one side. So, what do we got in here? Well, there's jump switches, and there's spikes. So that's something we got to do. Remove the spikes. There's the door to my left. There's that big suspicious looking thing. But there is nothing we can be doing here for now. So, continuing on this way. Okay, so we've got some bugs, kill the bugs. Be careful of these spike traps. Did I get them? I was looking at the traps. Okay. So in here, we have a laser sight, or a scope it's labelled as, being guarded by some flames. Now there was a lever that was just, you probably saw it, you probably didn't, it's quite dark in that area. So the lever that's there will turn off the flames just here, but it will light every other tile with a flame. Oh darn. So the idea is, we have this very low block. We're going to put this block in the middle of that section so that we can then jump onto this when everything else is lit with a flame. So you can see the lever there on the wall by the cobweb. And this is just going to go right bang in the middle of these tiles that are not lit with a flame. Okay, so also what the lever will do is open the gate there so that we can then escape. So it's good to have a save just here. This is a timed lever, by the way, so that's another good reason to have a save. Oh, oh. So aim for the pedestal. Oops, well that didn't work out. I wanted to sort of try and crash into it, and now I'm on fire. I made it out though, just saying. So there we go. If you try and like crash into the pedestal, that's way better. And then you can just start a running jump while running into the pedestal. And then just jump over to here. You can grab the ledge as well and not be set on fire. That's a fail-safe. If you don't quite make the leap, you can grab the edge and climb up. And regardless of how much time you have left on your timer, this gate will slam shut behind you regardless. So just shoot that bat. Did I get it? Yep, okay, good. So in this new room, we have some flames which we want to turn off. These are chains that we can pull, and they will open this gate over here. And there's a crossbow behind there, so nudge nudge wink wink. We just picked up a laser sight, now we need a crossbow. Just gonna grab these arrows here. I did not kill the bat. Stupid bat. I'm trying to save my health. Okay. So now from here we can go this way and work on the puzzles that are down here. So there's some unique items down here in this area. There is a piece of wood just here. We can climb up these vines. So before, when I was climbing up the vines, I failed to mention that most vine things can be climbable, but not all vine things. So up here is an odd stone. So we can combine these two things together. And we have a primitive hammer. Okay, so also we can shoot out that panel. There are some insects inside, so just deal with those. And do not step on the trapdoor where the chain is. The trapdoor will fall away and you will land on a spike trap. So it can be pretty tricky to see what we're doing in the room, but there is a jump switch. Lots of cobwebs in this room. So now, because I'm being careful with my health, I'm gonna feel better if I save my game. We're gonna have a couple of gorillas now. Okay, so I don't want them to hit me. So there's some slopes in the room as well. You want to be careful with the slopes. Where's the other one? Whoa. He's a bit close. Okay, he's down. Did I kill the other one? I feel like the other one just disappeared. Best not bamboozle me later and come out of nowhere. Okay, well, anyway. We opened up this left-hand gate and there is a block inside, so we just need to pull this out so that we can get behind it. There's a crawl space in here. Okay, just climb on up. Come on in. And through here is just a lever. So just go ahead and pull that. And that is the same trapdoor that I told you not to step on. So we have now deactivated those spikes and we can safely go down there. Okay, so being careful because I want to just hang from the edge and then drop. Otherwise you can take some damage. So pull this lever that's down here. And that's opened the next gate just there. So to get back up we can go ahead and climb up the chain. Okay, and then just head on through the next door. And we have rope. So I failed to mention the main objective of this room. We need to get up to that high ledge to pull the lever that's going to turn off the flames. So you may have noticed there's some wooden structures around the area, just these bits of wood here and there, but this one happens to look a little more intriguing than the rest. This one's a little more suspicious. So if we take a look at the unusual items we picked up, we've got the primitive hammer and the rope, which you can see we can combine. So this is a 3-item combine. We combine this with the primitive hammer, and we can use these right here on these bits of wood. A few hours later. Okay, so we have constructed a scaffold. So this will help us reach the high ledge. Okay, so the ledge is still a little too high to grab. The scaffold, I mean, that's too high to grab. So that's where we can use this block that we pulled out. So that's where we can use this block. Oh, I pushed it too far. Oh well, it's okay. Alrighty, up we come, and pull the lever. And the flames have been extinguished. Okay, so now we can go ahead and pull these 2 chains. And we can grab the crossbow. And that gate has opened up as well so that we can return back. Whoop. Okay, so we have a crossbow and a laser sight. That is a hint. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the best advice here would be not to set yourself on fire. Don't do that. So I don't know if I was in mid-sentence. We're returning back. I picked up a laser sight and a crossbow, so that's kind of a hint of what we need to be doing. We need to find something to shoot. So, back in this area, you remember this very suspicious disc item, huh? Well, that is what we're gonna shoot. So combine your crossbow with the laser sight and go ahead and shoot it. I think if you don't get it, you actually kind of want to aim a little more for that jewel, but it's got a pretty wide hitbox, I think. So what changed? This changed. We have raised up these platforms and we can reach this higher level. There's a bat. I know you're there. Oh my god, I saw you. Well, I have to remember that's there, because it's going to get on my nerves. Okay, so the next thing we can do... Ah, there you are. Okay. Right, now we have to head into this room. We can access this room. It's not obvious what we're actually doing here. There's a lever across the balcony ahead. That was the wrong button. Oh well. Okay, so if we hop down into the water, we can see a little more we can be interacting with. In the meantime, there's this underwater lever. And that has opened up this hatch in the water. So the goal is we need to pull 2 levers that are down in the water. So do be careful, we have some retracting spikes just here. I nearly went straight into them. Okay, and right around on the opposite side we have exactly the same situation. And now return back before your air runs out. That's something to remember to keep an eye on, your air. Okay, so you kind of just saw what the situation was. We had some flames. Let me climb up the ladder and you'll see much better what we've done. So once you drop down here, before pulling them underwater levers, you actually cannot climb this ladder to get out again until you've done that. Okay, so we have flames and we can see invisible platforms. So that's how we can get across to the other side. And the interesting thing is, these platforms were not here in the first place. You have to pull those underwater levers in order to get these platforms to appear. So that's interesting. I would feel better for a save though. I just saved, but I'm doing it again. I feel overly cautious today. I think it's because I'm out of practice. Oh, well, there we go. I didn't die, but I'm gonna reload anyway. Yeah, I just knew that something bad was just about to happen. That's what it was. There we go, so pull the lever. And that has removed those spikes. So let's get on with that now. So hop down into the water just to break your fall. That's pretty much the only way down unless you're just gonna hang from the ledge, and I imagine you might take some damage. You may as well YOLO into the water. Okay. Okay, there's one. And it showed us what it's gonna do. So just drop down, you'll not take damage, it's not a high ledge, and then we'll just quickly come back up. We actually only need to, for this one, jump to this one raised block. Magic. And we can drop on down. So the gate behind me, that's actually oh, that will allow us to leave back into the area where I literally just was. But what we want is this. This is not a statue of Shiva. This is not what we're looking for. But let's go ahead and grab this anyway. Okay, well that was unexpected. We have been transported to some magical, mysterious place. So we need to get over to, I believe that would be a pagoda, not sure, but that's where we're heading. So even though we have a light orb following us, a flare is also recommended. So there's a... Whoops. I was literally just about to say there's a lot of slopes that make it look as though you need to jump sooner than what you do. I overcompensated. Okay. So follow along here. There's actually a slope below me, so I'm just gonna come back to this tile line and just jump with a flip in the air. There we go. Gonna slide again. These grassy sections are breakaway tiles. Okay, and this is a good spot for a save if you just want a breather at a safe spot. Okay, and then you need to time your way along here. So these spikes actually get me a lot. Okay, not today. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's a slope just there. I meant to go down the slope. So the spikes didn't get me, but I made a stupid mistake anyway. So this is a slope. Slide down the slope. Okay, and now we're not sliding down the slope. Do not slide just there. We need to hop over to here now. We're starting to climb up. Okay, so once the camera angle is back, it will allow you to pick up this item. This is the statue of Shiva. We have finally found it in the most of unusual places. Okay, so that is it for today. So next time we will find the next statue. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.